Press the right button this time. Very cool. So we've got copper chains. We've got copper bars. I'm going to make some more copper lanterns. We might snag some of these. That one must be waxed. I have more wax. I don't think I have any honeycomb. That might be full by now. Yes. Okay. I'm also going to grab a flower and make another bee. Do I have a flower? Yes. No. They don't know when they're getting fed. Alright, we need more. Copper blocks are expensive, folks. I think I would rather go find a trial chamber. Copper bars could be fun to play with. What? I don't have very many different types of wood. I only have... could make some spruce saplings. I kind of wonder if we could hide some firefly bushes. That would be cool. How do you make a copper grate? They're not cheap either. Can't make those yet. Okay, fair. Good to know. I was going to put something behind the grates, but maybe not. Thought it would be cool to have something like this. That might be not what I'm looking for. I thought these would be cool with lights behind them. We might be able to do something like having green copper torch, maybe. What do we need? I need coal, sticks. Not the best. Not really. I hope we can do some sort of green fire. I hope, just like when you do soul sand and you light soul sand on fire, it would be really cool if you lit copper blocks on fire, that they would have a green flame. Alright, we'll do this for now. Maybe I can layer some other color behind it. Cool. Maybe we'll put... I'm not sure if I want to have more copper there. Yeah, probably. Maybe we'll do like a tile or something. Four is 4. I guess I could tune these into slabs, couldn't I? What do I need for a stone cutter? Smelt more cobble. Acacia logs? Yeah, I've not run into an acacia biome. I've been trying to kind of build with what we have as best we can locally without dipping too much into travel. I know I could just make them in the crafting table. I just realized I didn't have a stone cutter. I like to have one around. All right, so it's not the prettiest just yet. I realize I might want to put those higher, but I think we've got a good idea going. I want to get in there and get the comparator so we can have something going on in the background. So we will ditch some of this stuff. Couple stacks of cobble. Good amount of wood. Do not want to bring all of our iron. I definitely want to make some more arrows. I don't have any feathers. Don't need the shears. Maybe I do. I think we'll definitely need our diamond pick. I'll grab my extra shovel. Bring the food. Silvery, hello. This is today's snapshot. Yep, 33A. Did it? Why is it saying 32A? Maybe because that's the world that it was created with? We should be playing 33. I haven't seen the golems do the thing yet. No, we've been focusing on trying to get an a copper golem for ourselves, but we need to go to the Nether. I want a comparator to so I can start to try to do a golem sorting system. So the only thing I don't have is feathers. I guess I could kill some chickens. We're not going to be able to make very many arrows. I guess you just forget that mob farms are your main source of arrows. That's one. I can't remember how many chickens I killed. 3? Cool. Thought I heard something. Maybe it was just delayed grass noise from me. Did they forget to update the visual string? It does say 23W33A/vanilla in parentheses. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my little... I clicked on latest snapshot and it says 25W33A in the Minecraft launcher. Make sure we bring this. Moment of truth. Where are we going to end up? Plus, that looks pretty cool with the copper behind it. I think it'll be even better with the turquoise when it turns oxidized eventually. I'm not sure why I'm even bothering to bring those. They're not even... They're so dead. I might as well just leave them behind. And I got 3 more feathers somehow. Oh, because I didn't have enough flint. That's what it is. I guess, you know what I could do? I could try to get some of this without suck touch. That's actually not that bad. Thought that was going to take longer. It's like 1 in 6. That's a little bit better. Copper tools, they were pretty useful early game. We're almost to the point where we could surpass them. Copper armor, I think, is more useful than copper tools. Although, for stuff that you don't really care about, like shovels, I'd much rather use copper for shovels. Alright, folks. Place your bets. Wide open. I don't have any gold. That was dumb. I need a gold helmet. Oh, the chunk loading is not optimized. Coming back through the dimension is rough. What's happening? Ooh. Hopefully they'll fix that. I don't think that I had... Yeah, I did not grab enough gold when I was down there to get a gold helmet. Crap. Okay, well, we're gonna go down below and get some gold. Nether wastes. I guess we're not watching pixel riffs. Yeah, I'll brag about that. I'm okay with that. I just need some quartz, but I also don't want to deal with piglins. Because who does? I never remember which way it is from here. Is it? No, it's not that way. It's this way? Nope. Right. There was some gold down at the lava lake, so we'll be able to get that and probably make like a gold helmet. Oh, I know I can, Cyber. I just don't want to. This late in the stream, I just don't want to have like an untimely death that's going to set me back. Be a pain in the butt. He says as he dances along a lava lake. there's more diamonds over there. Is that 5? Yeah. There's more over there, so we'll grab that and I'll head back up. That's something that makes this so much easier, is just having access to all this down here. This, though, I need to get rid of this immediately. That just seems like a very bad idea waiting to happen. Definitely enough. Yeah, this mine shaft and massive dripstone cave has just been so good. Is it weird that there's no swimming noises when you go up a waterfall like this? Weird. No, that was close. Nope. Crap, I'm gonna die. Darn it. Something went in the lava. Hopefully it wasn't my gold. Man, the respawn, that's brutal. First death. Nope. This way, that way. Go down and around. Up and over. Right. Something burned up in some lava. I'm not sure what. Hope it's not the gold or my diamond pick. I should have gotten rid of that lava. That was dumb. Oh, I think a lot of stuff probably burned up in lava. Oh, diamond pick didn't go. That's good. And the gold didn't go. Awesome. All right. Pick. Field. Axe. Okay, I think should be able to get rid of that at the top. Only a little fall? Yeah, but it's just not the best. What do you call a company of dead people, says Blast Jordan? A corpspiration. -2 points for Blast. The game is made up and the points don't matter, but you are losing. I don't know what I lost. I guess food? A little bit of food, maybe? No? I lost something. Got my shovel. Bow. Maybe it was just blocks. Maybe I just lost some blocks. Huh. We will be attempting to fix that in the future. Also, we should make this wider. I think that's where I fell off. I couldn't get back over to the water stream. All right, left. Left. Right. Up. Straight. Left. Up. And up again. Nice. Once you get your bearings, it's really not that far. Steven, my server mate on the Citadel, would just be screaming, Where are the stairs? Why are there no stairs? Why all the jumping? Okay, now let's try that again. Don't need that. Sticks, extra pick. Go. Smelt these. I think I lost a stack of cobble, maybe. Glad we didn't lose the redstone. Buckets of water are not going to do us any good in the Nether. Was I giving myself directions or reciting the Konami cheat code? Wow. That's a good callback, Cosmic. Maybe both. I might remember the Konami cheat code. Now I think we're ready. After I eat. So now the piglins won't bother us. I don't know if I would be able to get anything good from a piglin. Really, I just want to squeeze in here and get some quartz. Oh, that's a long way down, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Yikes. Some definite chunk loading lag in here as well. Is there anything else we need while we're in here? I don't want to mine the gold. I think they will. Do they freak out if you mine the gold? I can't remember. I think they do. We're going to build a little bit of extra stuff around here. Oops. Yeah, it's really choppy when you load the dimensions. I wonder if that's just a snapshot optimization thing. Comparators are now on the menu. Good stuff. Okay, don't need that. I'll keep some of this. Grab that. Redstone. And I think I need some of this. So we're going to have to do a little of this. First I need a redstone torch. Inheritor. Probably going to need a repeater. Woof. I think with this new fog, the rain feels really, really heavy. Unless I've got something going on in my world. I guess I've also been playing with shaders on the Citadel for so long that maybe my perception is just a little bit off. Now, can I remember this circuit? I think I can. But it definitely feels like the rain is heavier than these snapshots. Comparator to the dropper. I'm going to go to the left with this. Into a block. Redstone dust. Block. Block there, and then repeater? Do I have that backwards? Something in there. There needs to be a block here, and then I need redstone dust. I want to say here and there. I have messed something up somewhere. I used to know this off the top of my head. Right, so that powers that. This powers this. Does that not need to be there? Need redstone to connect to the comparators. Oh, that's what I've got going on. Thank you. There? That's what I need. And then this goes over here. Aha! Thank you. I was so close. That works. Perfect. Thank you kindly. So then the other comparator we need to do is this hopper is going to have to be locked when there is something in it. So I need to make another comparator. So I can take this out that way. And should just... No, that'll connect. Well, I could also just cut it off. It's probably going to be easier to just go into a block. Block. And then another repeater. Man, this rain. There we go. I may have to put this in a different position, but that's going to take a comparator signal. I need this to be locked. So if this has got a torch on it, and this is like that, that should lock that hopper. So then all I need to do is get the signal out of here. This is so spaghetti redstone, but from that block. I guess I could put the torch on that one. Oh, hello, chicken. This is going to have a specific signal strength, too. I'm going to have to make this larger. I've got that the wrong way around. So I need it to be a stronger signal. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that makes sense. So I need this to lock when there's a certain amount in it. Right now it does not do that. The repeater is probably amplifying the, well, it's not probably. The repeater is amplifying the signal. If I just do this, but block this off. I might have put these too close together. Can I put that into... Can't put it there. Nope. I could put the block here. Hold on. More cobblestone required. She's not going to be a pretty chicken cooker, at least not yet. I'm going to move the torch. I put the torch on this one. Yes. So now it just doesn't work. It needs a lot more. Because of the distance. And a repeater here would just empty the whole thing. Oh no. Does it? Does it not? I think that'll work. It's quick and dirty, but it'll work. Okay, I need to go get some sand to make some glass. And we've got sand over there. So that should be pretty easy. Repeater can make it work on just one item, but I can't get the repeater to move it around. I still need the comparator for the hopper though, right, Sandy? I need the hopper to lock so that there can be a filtered item in the chest. I need the copper golems. Sorry, I guess I should have explained what I was doing. I need the copper golems to be able to see an egg in the chest. Lucky we had sand right here. You're saying I want to compare it on the chest? could move the repeater closer to the circuit, but if I move the repeater, doesn't it the repeater amplifies the signal to a full signal though, right? I guess it's doing that anyway, isn't it? But if I move the repeater, I don't want a full signal going into the block for the torch. I want a signal relative to what's inside the container. So the idea is that I want there to be an egg that stays in there, right? So if I grab more eggs, this is going to be a little bit messy. It might make some chickens. No, but it took the egg. Right, so I want to compare the chest. Right, and it did make a chicken. Good. Right, okay. That might make it easier. Compared her on the chest. So that's the block that locks the hopper. Paired her on the chest. And then that actually, I don't need the torch thing. That's going to drain. Right. So the torch needs to be there. That made a lot of chickens. Holy crap. Maybe we won't test with eggs. It's working though. So I just need, I need that there. Right. Does that have to, can that be a dot? No. I could, no, can't do that. Nighttime. Yeah, as long as the hopper is locked, I think we'll go down and do it. Right, okay. So, all I need to do is get a signal from this chest to lock that hopper. The tricky part, of course, is that I've made this right next to... I could move the position of this chest and just make a different... I could just make a different location for the actual chest, right? Like if I move this over by one, it would probably be something we could do. But, you know, sometimes these challenges are fun. So, I like the idea of having... torch there. So if I do a block, here. Kyle, yes. Yep. It's mostly the last week's snapshot because this week there really wasn't a whole lot of changes. So I need... No, right. I want this on that block. And this connected when I did that. That might not matter. Alright, that stops. I need to, like, be able to access this hopper. So maybe I'll put a slab there, just in case. Alright, that goes in there and does not go down. That goes in there. Once we reach a certain threshold. But that's going to cross power that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. I guess I'll just use block here and make this a little bit longer. Well, that's annoying. So maybe I do need a repeater. That's not going to work. At some point. Right. So it just has to have a ton of eggs in it. So maybe I can just put the repeater somewhere else. That seems a little... Now that's just off. Why is it all draining now? Yeah, the repeater is not it. leave in one item and see where you need to put the repeater. Yeah, that's what I mean, right there. But it just constantly drains, right? Yeah, I just want to leave in one egg. That's it. That's all. So I don't know why. One probably won't work because signal strength is 1 to go quite a bit farther. I thought I knew how to do this. Like I thought I knew how to lock a chest when there was something in it. Like should that, I guess, I don't know why that doesn't work. I really wish you could do that. That would be nice. So that just unlocks. See, with a repeater there, with one item in there, it unlocks the thing, right? So I guess the issue is that this is just too close. Like I can't do that. So I need to read this chest. That's over the dropper. I think I need to move the chest, essentially. You definitely need 2 conductive redstone after the comparator before there any repeater. Yeah. So will that stop? No. So that'll keep 1. Not sure where's that getting powered from? Is that getting powered from that block? That's not very clear. But so is that. Right. So I mean, this circuit underneath might be redundant, really. Redstone torch hard powers block above. Yeah, no, I knew that. Oh, that's going into the wrong block. Right. That needs to go into that one. Right. Yeah, I think I just need to move the chest. That's fine. I was going to try to muscle through, but I'll figure it out. All right, stream's at 3 hours. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to try to get this going before I wrap up. So hopefully that will be easy to do. MindTripMedia with 100 bits. Thanks ever so much. Sorry I missed that. I was obviously focused on doing some redstone live on stream, as I am very, very rusty. So I will be right back. Alright, well, let's make another hopper and move. Need some wood. We'll move the chest. So if I move this, I guess we'll take out this first. So if that's hopper gonna go there, into the dropper, I'll just put another hopper here. Don't need that. I don't need this or that. Right, so now it's this guy we've got to worry about. That has to get locked. So if the chest is up here, oop, there's a drop there. So we will take a comparator out of this chest. And we should be able to just loop this right back around. I think I was just thinking that I had too many, that I didn't have enough iron. That should lock that hopper, right? Yes. That's too close. I'll put this over here. Why is that getting a signal? Okay. Oh, I thought this would be easier. Why are you looping? Oh, I see. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Aha. I'll just make it like a storage system. Whoops. So it just needs to have a certain number of things in it, or it reaches a certain signal strength, I guess. I was hoping for just one. Well, it's more about me learning how to do lock chests for hopper golems. The chicken cooker is just going to be a fun thing to watch the copper golem go back and forth working on. So... the funny thing is I have some of these in Dartmouth Meadows on the server that I just am not remembering how to do. I guess I could just bring that around. This was a repeater. Right, I need at least one bit of distance there, right? I don't know why I can't get it to just read after one item. You know what? Maybe I need to have this with a second signal. It's putting out a signal when there's something in there. Well, that's annoying. Man, I'm used to having that mod where I can just scrub the inventory. Well, here, this will make this a little bit easier. Since this is going to go automatically. This is a silly question. Do hoppers take things that are droppers? Just because this has got a smaller inventory. Oh, Copper Golem's not going to use Dropper. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I just can't remember how to get a reading out of a chest with one item in it. I wanted to lock with one item, and I wanted to unlock with 2 items. So I've got the signal with the one. So I guess I need to like reverse that. But that's locked. And that's what we want. What we want is like anything more than one. But I guess it has to do with the stacks, not just one item. Which makes sense. So in theory that should work. Let's just see if I can get this to actually function. Problem is that it's going to open up and it's going to take all the eggs, right? I think. Oh, I just remembered we don't have silk touch. Alright, so all we have to do is just change this into a copper chest. Yeah, I know that one egg is I know the stacks of eggs are going to be different. So, it's fine. We can test it with some eggs now. Yeah, I really want a sorting button for chests. I think that would be very, very handy. Pumpkin. Block of copper. And an extra chest. This is just a proof of concept. I mean, we could tighten this up, obviously. I think this is how you do it. Yep. So we will then replace this with the copper chest. And you should then want to put that stuff in there. True to form, these guys seem to find things that they can't access. There you go. Nope, not in there. Why are you pathing up there to get to that chest? Annoying. You're an idiot. Like, why? Why are you trying to pass down? Oh my gosh. What? Well, copper golems are broken. That's ridiculous. He climbed all the way up there to access this chest. Right there. What the crap? And you can't see stairs that I make to go down to it. I'm like, you're a moron. Seriously? There's a technical player that will abuse this behavior? Maybe. Maybe I just need to get rid of this? Nope. That's really dumb. I wonder if it's because of the upside down stair. Like, I don't really need to see the chickens. I don't want to unlock, like, I don't want to change that, because that's, I mean, you can't open the chest if that's the case, right? Yeah, the stair block right above the chest. I really don't want to unload those chickens everywhere. That would be a catastrophe. How do we do that? Could make a piston. Curious if that stair block is the case. What do I not have? Iron, redstone, planks. I don't need to see the chickens anymore. Yeah, I guess it was the stair block. Interesting. Oh, but now that won't open. Right. Now he can't access that. That's dumb that a stair block would mess around with that. I guess I'll make another hopper. And we'll move the chest out. It looked so nice and tidy though. I just have to break that, don't I? Nice, buddy. Stop it. I guess you have to be really careful about how many chests you leave lying around. Now where'd you go? What are you trying to do now? What? Well, that's just dumb. Canada Raz's slab is not good enough because a slab lets the baby chickens out. I mean, I could probably put a slab in there now that they're all adults, but when I was breeding them up, I had to use a stair because the chickens were too small. So where, like, what is he doing now? Like, right, you're trying to put eggs in there. Why are you trying to put them in the empty chest when there is a chest right there with eggs in it? This just doesn't work. Same issue, it walks up to the lowest air block above the target chest. Yeah. But why is it targeting this chest and not this one? I mean, I guess I don't need a chest here right now. We could just use the hopper. Oh, you know what? I can make a barrel. My inventory is an absolute disaster. I guess we're seeing a real use case where you actually don't want a golem to go to a barrel. We were arguing that it could be a good idea for a golem to go to a barrel. And is this not how you cook chicken anymore? Well, that's no good. Hold on. Break that for a second. Too close to the baby chickens, I guess? Yeah, so what do I need down there? Would a, maybe like a daylight sensor? What's slimmer than a slab? Quartz. That just missed me. that working? Is it just draining my eggs? What's going on now? Why is it not? It should be firing. What? Now what am I missing? Trapdoor? Yeah, trapdoor maybe. But like why isn't it shooting the eggs? There we go. Oh, maybe this had too much in it. Nope. Still not working. Okay. Stop that. Trapdoor, maybe? Daylight sensor's already in there. Man, trapdoor recipes are highway robbery. Trapdoor. Oh, right. Oh, you can fit out through there? Oh, now I can't put anything there. Now the chickens are in the way. The iron golem is beating me up. My gosh. He does not like me in the way. Wow. Aggressive. Alright, that should work. Now that we have chickens everywhere. The hitbox on these guys is tiny. Don't want to hit the golem. I wish the golem noises were a little bit louder. He's hard to hear. Put the redstone back now. No. So it's going to be a really inefficient chicken cooker. Yeah, that's not great either. It's just going to kill the baby chickens every time they get hit. So, if that's the case, maybe dispensing these... I'm embarrassed I have to look up chicken cookers. Like, when did they... No, they didn't always jump. You used to be a slab and you were good. They used to... Could you put the lava on a timer? Yes. Yeah, that would be the thing to do. Have a dispenser up above here. I could do that. Except there's no daylight. Okay, hold on. Lava on a timer is a good idea. Again, strange. I need another bow. I don't know that I have any string. I could put it manually. I could also... I guess it won't matter. Yeah, I guess they're getting hit by the egg, and the egg is bumping them up into the thing. So the thing to do would be to have this on some sort of delay. Yeah. You really don't want to get in that guy's way. How would be... I think I saw Impulse do this, and I think he had to put it on a timer. All right. I will just... I guess we'll go look for some spiders. Never build a chicken cooker. There's one guy in our realm who always does it first thing, so I never have learned. That's fair, yeah. I mean, like, we can leave those guys and they'll eventually get cooked. And you're now stuck. Why are you stuck? Oh, because there's no eggs. That's fair. I kind of want to keep that guy in place. Seriously? Oh boy. Yeah, the copper golems need a lot of work. I don't know. They say they're looking to do this as a release, but I think they really need some bug fixes over the next few weeks. Alright, so I can't jump up there easy now, but at least he can't get out. Well, we know where we can get lots of string. It is right over there. Abandoned village. Do I have... I don't know if I need shears or a sword. I think it's a sword. Oh, I had the shears on me. Usually you live on baked potatoes until I get the carrot trait unlocked. Yeah, I've always done the cooked chicken. I mean, the chickens that are in there will grow up, but yeah, it's strange. The chicken cooker on the Citadel is way more elaborate and weird and fun, and it doesn't have this problem because the chickens actually grow up in a separate chamber, and then as they get bigger, they push themselves into the lava. So I could do that too. I could make the chicken cooker a double wide chamber, and that would also fix the problem. Cyber, have you considered doing some sort of playthrough guide or like a building guide since you're an amazing builder? Oh, thanks very much. No, I just, for folks that want to learn how to build with me, just hang out in my streams. Obviously the snapshot streams are not the best for that kind of stuff, but if you hang out on one of my Citadel streams, you will absolutely get lots of building tips, that's for sure. Because I tend to like talk through all this stuff. Don't need a cartography table, I don't think, although might as well take it. Free chest. Way better than killing spiders. I've had my fill of spiders playing Grounded. My gosh, they're terrifying in that game. Aren't these rare in Java? Yes, I think so. Like I said, it's a pretty good start. Like, there's just lots of resources around. Whenever I think I need something, I can usually go get it pretty quick. Although there's definitely some lag when you start to load new chunks. I really feel it now that we're on the edge of our previous render distance. That or this amount of cobwebs is causing some sort of lag. I don't know why that would happen though. You're a villager. Or a zombie villager. Oh yeah, you're stuck in a cobweb. Alright, 24 should be fine. I mean, doesn't that look cool? It's like this like little cradle thing. Imagine that with like copper accents and stuff. I think we could probably do some fun stuff. Lag in a pure vanilla world is noticeable. Yeah, I've only noticed it on the snapshots because, of course, I don't play pure vanilla on my own. Most of the mods that we have on the Citadel are just quality of life and performance mods. So I'm a little spoiled in that I've had like a very efficient version of Minecraft running on a pretty old machine. Actually, this rig is like 7 years old now. No, it can't be. I can't remember whether I got this before I started the spawn chunks or not. I feel like I might have had it, but I've definitely upgraded it since we started the spawn chunks, so it's not the original. I think I had it for a year or two, and then I upgraded the CPU. Because one thing we could do is just wait for the chickens to get like entity cramming and then have them get pushed into the lava that way. Now, why were you up there? So I could also make a bow. Spencer. Okay. Put the dispenser facing down. Think that worked? Yep. And then it should be just a matter of putting the bucket of lava in here and then putting the daylight sensor on top of that. Or we could put it on a timer. But I imagine a daylight sensor would be probably the easiest thing, and I'll probably just go up top and maybe put a hole in the roof. Just for... because that seems silly and fun. Oh, now I can't undo that? That's weird. I would have thought that would have worked. Huh. Alright, timer it is. Not gonna mess anything up, I don't think. Now, I don't remember. Guess I could just do like a heater. Anybody got a simple redstone timer that they remember? I think that has to be a comparator, right? Right. Etho hopper clock? Yeah, but that's like all of my iron. Or I guess it would just be 10. Probably the easiest thing to do. Or I could just have two hoppers going back and forth. That could be fine. Now I've covered up. I think this is not working. What's going on here now? Thought. Word Nerdify subscribing at tier 1, 37 months. Thanks very much. That's just going to go back and forth. Right. I'm concerned as to why the dropper is not shooting eggs out. Like, why is this not... Oh, I must have broken a redstone, I guess. There we go. I think the easiest thing here is going to be a sideways system. Alright. Let's break that for now. And we are just going to expand this sideways. So I need a chamber over here. I need a bigger inventory, even in early Minecraft. Amethyst Fox, we are trying to get a chicken cooker going, and it is not going well. They've changed the way that they work. Alright, we are just going to put the lava here. Right? Yes. Redstone stresses you out. Try doing it live on stream when you do a news show every week about Minecraft, and you should know better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place something above them. So I'll put a slab. I don't have a slab. Yes, I do. We can do this the same way we did it on the old one. Why are you up here again? I'm going to put a slab. Oh, that might not work. There. We'll see how this goes. We're going to put the lava on that block, right? Yes. So you're just going to live here. I'm going to put an upside down stair there. And I need to put... Oh, I need to change that. I need to put another trapdoor there. This may not go smoothly if they spill out onto the trapdoor. Like I said. Alright, now I should be able to put this back. So at some point the entity cramming will just cause them to be a thing. In the meantime, he's just got chicken buddies. That should work. Oh, I have more glass. Cool. Yeah, so hopefully when they grow up, they'll just randomly walk into that, and I have to put in another hopper. Nope. This is why I don't parkour. Killing chickens with feathers. Thought there was more. Oh, they're there. I need another sword. We're upgrading finally to an iron sword. Took long enough. Funny thing is, I'm probably going to have enough chicken from the escaped chickens to last us a while, so I'm not going to need the chicken cooker, ironically. Where did you all escape to? Well, we've got lots of feathers now. Now, why were you going way up there? They seem to be dying anyway. I feel like we're losing chickens. This guy just wastes a lot of time. Crazy that I can't get those. Maybe through the wall? There we go. Yeah, I'm not convinced that they're not still dying in the lava. I guess we're just at that cusp of not being able to... What are you doing? It's right there. Why are you broken? There are eggs in that chest. It's because I put a block on top of it? Weird. That's really strange. I wonder if I put a slab up there, if it'll help. Like, I don't remember in the examples that I've seen that the chests had to be open to air blocks. I was just trying to get him to stop from climbing over the chest. No, he's not using it if it's not open to access from above. That's weird. It's almost like he needs to stand on top of it to use it. Does anybody else remember that? I don't remember that from my testing. I feel like we had more than just a few chickens in there. I don't think we lost any chickens from in here. No, we're still good there. Definitely a Java thing. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that to fill up a little bit, let's finish up here with some decorations. I think I want to go a little bit higher with those. And I also wanted to do some grates. They're taking a long time to oxidize. Those aren't cheap either. Silvery says I put a chest on a hopper into his copper chest because I want him to stay in place, and I tied him up so he couldn't leave. Right? Oh, now there's a zombie piglin in there too. Why are you... I guess you're just trying to pathfind up there and now you're messing with my golem? Why does he have cobble in his hand? Guess that has to be an empty hand. Here we go. Making sure these guys are not dying. Oh, they're starting to turn slowly. Maybe we'll do tiles across the top or upside down. No, tiles probably. I want to hang some lanterns. Yeah, sort of. And then maybe we'll do like a chain. Don't know if you can hang lanterns from these. Can? You are a long way from the bottom, my friend. 3 copper. Wish I had some bamboo, because that would definitely free up some of my smelting. Well, we've got a lot more chickens now. Maybe you just can't... like watching a kettle boil. Let's do the lightning rod for fun. Not really that useful. They really don't look very good. I much prefer a 3D model to these flat pixel models. I'm thinking we need to go up a little higher and have some stairs maybe. Is he not working now? I think the lanterns will look better higher up. Yeah, and then we'll just move everything up. Looks kind of weird. Nope. You really go through copper quickly. I guess I don't normally build with it. Normally I'm building like, not with blocks, but with like the sub blocks, like stairs or trapdoors and things like that. I just don't like the stairs, I guess. I mean, sort of. I don't know. I think we need more contrast, but I don't have any dark blocks for up top. It's starting to get there. Maybe it's a little square. They're definitely jumping. And I think the situation up here was like 2 stacks and a bit. Yeah. Or almost 2 stacks. Kind of where it needs to be. So that's not bad. Like, that's a decent threshold to get to if we were starting from scratch. I feel like we were getting a lot more eggs, but maybe just because we just weren't letting them build up, right? I do like how he looks at you when you open up his chest, like, what? Why are you touching my stuff? Oh, that's right. We haven't looked at the shelves. I've been so distracted by this silly chicken cooker. Let's make some shelves. I imagine that they're still the same item size. Six of them. Take a look at these and see. Pix would be proud of the copper. It's not the best build. I have not yet really had much time to mess around with that. Shelf. Give you 6 right away. Where's a good spot to put this? I thought they said they fixed it. I must have to relog into the next snapshot. Hold on. I think I maybe have to reload the launcher. Just give me a second. Let's try that again. Take it easy, Blast Jordan. Thanks so much for being here. Bit of a longer stream today, but I think informative. The golems are really tricky. They're not nearly as intuitive as I think they should be. I didn't get that, I don't think, the last time. They are now in the middle, and I think they are bigger. Although the lag when your world is loading is brutal. It's the one thing I want to test as a banner. Nice. I think that's as big as they are in Bedrock, right? Yeah, what I don't like about this is it takes a stack at a time, so you gotta separate things out in your inventory. It's annoying. But you can imagine what you can do with decorating with that, right? Like if those are different colored pieces of wool, we could have cool designs. I could put that above the Nether portal. Like there's all kinds of cool stuff we could do. You can do like traffic lights. Like there's all kinds of interesting things. Cool. I like it. Maybe we can put something up there that would make sense. I guess we could, I mean, if we didn't want to have them out in the open, you could have like stuff displayed. Interesting. And the adult chickens are not getting cooked. Or they are, just really slowly. So the trapdoor are now a problem. We have to put in something higher than a trapdoor. Back to slabs, I guess. I think I can do that over here with a stair block. Might as well make it look nice. Do I have a polished slab? I do. That fixes that one. Now to fix this one is going to be really tricky. Although, I guess I could do it this way. I think all the chickens have to die. Now that should work, maybe. My inventory is definitely very messy. So now in theory they should be able to be popped out here. Even if they get shot up, it shouldn't be too bad. But the adult chickens should walk into that no problem now. Or if he's unlucky enough to be there when he gets shot or when he grows up, then that's the end of that. The chicken cooker is just kind of mulling along. It really didn't turn out very well. Really, it's the golem is one of the problems. I mean, obviously, you don't have to have this that far away. We could have that chest right here behind him and have the chicken cooker face this way. Like there's a bunch of different designs that you could do. You could have the copper golem encased behind there, right? Like at which point you don't really need it. All you need is an item filter. But the whole point was to learn how to use the golem and to try to figure out how to quickly set up one of these. I think it might be fun to try to design something with the iron golem in mind. But I think we're at capacity with the chickens. I'm not really sure. But he tries to walk all over the place and he gets stuck. And if this is a chest, forget it. He tries to get to that chest. So that has to be a barrel. Yeah, so the new shelves are in, and they do look good. It's very cool. I'm glad they made that change. Keep on forgetting though that you can't just place blocks in one at a time. Like that's a really cool wooden detail, right? Like you can do all kinds of things with that. For example, right? Now imagine if this was pale oak wood, right? Cool contrast. You could do all kinds of really fun things. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, they're super happy that they're bedrockified. Yeah, I agree. I think that's good. I'm just really wanting to confirm at least one chicken growing up, but I'm not seeing it happen. I can probably remove the top of this now that he's stuck in there. Oh, maybe not there. More chickens. I guess that should be a trapdoor instead of glass, because that way I can actually get it back. Have it in my inventory right now, looking right at it. Jeez. Yeah, the Java shells, we actually we looked at it right before I switched, because that's when I realized I was playing in the wrong snapshot. In that we looked at the Java shells and like, oh, I guess I needed to reload the launcher, even though I played the latest snapshot from the launcher. If you didn't have the new launcher, it didn't work. Why do you find it funny, Amethyst, when people are happy about Java Bedrock parity? I think it should be pretty standard. I'm surprised there's so many differences, honestly. All right, let's just take a second here and get rid of this stuff. I think I need to expand a couple of these chests. Let's just put all the redstone up here. Copper. I think that's good. Where did the lodestones come from? Does anybody remember me picking up lodestones anywhere? I feel like I also got a lava bucket that I don't remember getting. There's been some weird stuff. Ruined portal? Did I pick them up at the ruined portal? I don't remember that. Feeling slightly more organized. All right, I think after this, I need to just wrap this up. I don't think we're going to get the results from this chicken cooker just sitting here staring at it. I think we have to go and probably be a lot more obvious if we went and like did some mining or something. Oh well, I guess it worked. I didn't see it, but it worked. I'm not sure whether that was just the one chicken that died. So that's good. It's slow and inefficient, but it does function. Next up, we got to fix this tree farm. This is awful. All right, well, I'll call that a stream. Let's just see who else is playing Minecraft. I'll pass you along to somebody. We've got Pearlescent Moon is on Hermitcraft. Mythical Sausage. We haven't rated Mythical in a little bit. Let's send you all over to Mythical Sausage. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock Atlantic. That'll be 9 a.m. Eastern. And we'll be back on the Citadel working on the distillery underneath the keep. You can, of course, follow me on social media. I am Joel Duggan everywhere, including TikTok. And the TikTok videos have been taking off. So some of the videos are clips from these streams, clips from other games I play. So if you want to go give me a follow on TikTok, I would really appreciate it. It does help the channel a little bit. You can check out the Patreon page. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. That gets you access to the Discord if you decide to join, and it gets you access to the patron server if you decide to support at that level. And there is a discount on until this Friday. So the 15th is the last day for the discount on the patron server. And I would really appreciate it if you would consider that. You can also just join the Discord, and it's only $2 a month. It means one of the best ways to support me here live on Twitch. You can also check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. That's available on your favorite podcasting app. Brand new episode came out yesterday. It's also available in a video format on YouTube, and it's free, so you can listen to the Spawn Chunks every single week. We talk about Minecraft news. We'll be talking about my experience here in the Snapshot coming up. And you can also check out the Patreon page for the Spawn Chunks. And because it's our 7-year anniversary, we have a special on right now. So you can save on your first month of supporting the Spawn Chunks. So check it out, the patreon.com/thespawnchunks, and of course, patreon.com/JoelDuggan. I really appreciate all the support. Thanks so much to Sandy and to Cosmic for the moderation today. Thanks for everyone that stuck around through those raids. I know it was kind of a slower stream, but I think we've got a handle on the Copper Golem and what we can try to do with it in the future. I'm hoping that we can do a little bit more building maybe next time. Now that we've got a diamond pickaxe and access to the Nether, we're rounding out the early game stuff here on the Snapshot stream. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.